What's good, YouTube? Travysty here, and today we have a update for you guys because as you guys can see, right in front of you is the new image that you probably are noticing as our logo to represent our channel. So, I just wanted to make a quick video. Well, it's going to be kind of long, to be honest, so you guys are going to have to deal with me for a moment. I'm just going to talk a bit about different things that are going to be going on with the channel, of course. With me changing my logo, of course, as you see, I'm still having the Primeape incorporated with it because I am still doing Pokemon content. So I just want to go ahead and keep that on your guys' head areas. But what led me to this decision was I I decided I was thinking about this for a long time, okay? I've been thinking about this while I was sick. This was a decision I honestly was thinking about really hard when I was sick because when you're sick for so long, you have a lot of time to think. You don't really do a lot much more, especially when you're just coughing and stuff like that. You don't spend a lot of time talking, so you're alone with your thoughts. And I was thinking about my channel and how I want it to grow, and I was looking at myself as a PokeTuber, and I love it, and I love the community in its own special way. It has its drama, and there is a lot of things wrong with the Pokemon community, but that's honestly the same can be said for any large community out there. You can say the same about Call of Duty. You can say the same about League of Legends. You can say the same about World of Warcraft. There's always some fatal flaw in every community, and honestly, I feel like so much time is left spent looking at the flaws that we overlook the positives. And one of the biggest positives for me is the people that I've met because of PokeTubing. People like Bulky Cotton Candy, people like Nate Dogg Plays, people like Hawker, Potato Jim, Toxic Gaming, Rosebuds the Sled. Honestly, let's just say everybody in the Pokemon Invitational Cup, Dracopian, my little boy Draco, and even some people I don't really talk to, but I do enjoy the company of like Vito, who is, like I said, another one of those people I don't really talk to, but it's a person that I can honestly say I'm not upset that I met. But and I mean, and even then, I'm still meeting people, and it's so tremendous. I think the PokeTube community is one of the more cohesive ones at times when it comes down to if you make a friend in PokeTubing, you definitely get a friend. Now there are some cases where you will find the people that don't want to be friends; they're just in it because that's what they're about, or the people that have like 5K followers and they follow you on Twitter and you follow them back, and they all of a sudden you get a copy and paste message saying thanks for following my Twitter, following me back. If you enjoy what I post on Twitter, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. It doesn't even say that. It just says check out my YouTube channel now. And it's just like I check out every single. I want you guys to know I check out every single person's YouTube. Because I always look at who follows me, and if it's a PokeTuber or another YouTuber, I always follow back because I love meeting new people, and if it's somebody new, then who knows? That could be another person that I could have the possibility of having a friendship with or anything like that. Um, but I check out a channel and I will subscribe to it if I feel like there's something there, if there's good quality. Like I've met people like just to give shout outs to some of the people that have followed me, and I've followed back, and I went and looked at the channel and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Um, Freaking Trip, Miss Angel Bomb. I battled her once and I looked at her channel. I don't really watch her content, but I did sub to her because I saw she battled me and I enjoyed myself in the battle. I thought it was very interesting. Um, there's Chain Gang. There's um all sorts of different other people out there. I'm trying to think of people right off the top of my head, but it's so hard. I think it was like Weevil0851. I followed him and I talked to him for a little bit, and he was pretty cool. Um, there was the what was his name? Rawshank Redemption. Uh, I mean, it's one of those things where I will subscribe if I enjoy your content, but it sucks because a lot of the smaller channels feel like they have to deter to this because the big channels out there are so huge, but people often forget that those big channels were one day at 10 subs, they were at 100 subs, they struggled, they went through the same things that every other person that makes videos does, and I think people forget that and they feel like this is the way to get them famous or this is the way to create a community, and it's not. So that was a little rant right there, but no, it's just me talking about what I like about the Pokemon community. I enjoy playing the Pokemon games, and Let's Playing them have been so much fun, but I always end up. I feel like I get. My interest is lost. Glazed, I was super interested in. I had a thumbnail and everything like that set up for it. And then, for some reason, the save file just corrupted, and I can never get back my save data, and every time I try and save, just doesn't work, and I don't want to play a game that's that large without the ability to save because I feel like I can't just leave it up and hope it will stay up reliably. And it sucks to say that, but and I can't just play through the whole thing because it's a humongous game. The people that did Glaze did an amazing job. Insurgent, I'm going to continue doing that. I don't care what anybody says. I'm still going to continue doing that. I need to get back to recording that. I'm probably going to record some episodes this weekend. I'm going to start bulk recording super hard. But, I mean, I'm still going to play Pokemon games. I'm going to continue my league battles. After Pokemon Invitational Cup, I may compete in one other league and keep it at that. So, fun story for you guys. I have played in multiple leagues ever since the first season of the Pokemon Invitational Cup. I fell in love with the league format. After my first season of Pokemon Invitational Cup, everybody was so chill. I made so many good friends, and it honestly it felt like a very cohesive. I don't know. Best way to put it is kind of like family. It was a very cohesive unit, like in that sort of manner. I felt like if I had an issue or if I had a question, I could easily talk to one of the guys in there that might be more experienced in that situation, and they would be able to help me out. So Pokemon Invitational Cup made me fall in love with league format. So I decided I wanted to practice and play in other leagues. And I found out that the Pokemon Invitational Cup is a rare sort of league. It's not very often that you're able to find so many individuals that will dedicate their time to it. Like, Pokemon Invitational Cup is the only time I think I've ever had a draft where we were able to finish it in the time span of a whole day. We finished it in 5 hours, which was the shortest draft I've ever been a part of. I've had a draft that's lasted a whole entire week. Almost all of the drafts that I competed in died out, and it sucked too because there was some drafts where I was undefeated in, and it was just like halfway through the season I'm undefeated and everybody stops caring, and it sucks. And it brought a moment of realization to me when it comes down to leagues that Pokemon Invitational Cup is a rare sort. And just so you guys know, I'm still competing in the PBL. I actually believe I have to face Eric, but I mean, even when you talk about leagues and stuff like that, I might make the PBL my second league that I'll play in the offseason of Pokemon Invitational Cup just because it tends to work out that way. We haven't really made a decision yet if I'm going to come back for Season 2. Which is way too early to say that. I mean, if I become champion, you know what I'm saying. I'm in spot for playoffs, you know? But, it's... Because PBL is not a bad league. Not at all. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying Pokemon Invitational Cups just beats everything down to the ground and nothing else is real. Pokemon Invitational Cup is the best structured league that I've ever been a part of with some of the best people. But PBL is a growing thing, and I've even talked to the owner of this thing, and there's things that have been seen that are going to be fixed, so I'm probably going to come back for a second season there. It just depends if they have me. But yeah, that was leagues. So league content, well, not league content, but Pokemon League content will still be ongoing in the channel. As you guys can see, I've incorporated League of Legends into my avatar. It's a picture of me, Primeape, and I'm holding a mask. That mask that's coming off of my face is Bard, which is my favorite champion to play. I haven't decided on what kind of League content I'm going to put up. I think I'm going to try and go for something a little bit more informative. I think I might go for VOD reviews, to be honest with you. Just because I feel like I can do a good analysis of pro games and stuff like that. So I might see if that's at all possible, and I might just go with VOD reviews. And make that a weekly thing from LCS. I'll pick like a favorite game out of EU and NA, and I'll just talk about it. With that being said, there's other content that I do want to do. And I'm kind of getting away from where I started at, but while I was sick, I thought about where I wanted my channel to go, and I am a small channel. And I was thinking into the future, and I want to make this channel as diverse as possible, and I want it to stay unique. That's the biggest thing. So Sabotage Showdown still a thing, of course, because it's such a unique series. And Pokemon Let's Plays, I'll be still doing them. But I want to branch out and see how I feel with other things while I'm still at this lower subscriber count. Because I feel like if I don't do it now, it's going to be a lot harder to do it in the future, because I don't want to build a Pokemon only fan base and then turn around and be like, hey guys, here's some League of Legends. People who subscribe to me for Pokemon deserve to subscribe to me for Pokemon. But if I'm doing multiple different games, I'm sure that I will gain subscribers that want to see all of my content. And that is more so what I want. So instead of waiting until the future where I want to have a decent sized community and having to decide to make a second channel that would be hard for me to manage, I'm going to just start it up, build from this foundation, and continue forward with this. So that was my decision with this. So a couple of things that are going to be played. Smash Brothers is going to be a thing that I've been playing. I've been practicing against Lady Kubu. If you guys don't know her, follow her on Twitter. It's LADYKUBU. She does streams and she plays Smash Brothers. She's pretty freaking cool, and she's a hell of a talented artist. And if you ever want a good bit of artwork done for your channel, ask her about it. Check her out. I know she does do commissions. I don't know if she's open for commissions now, guys, but if she is, it's one of my favorite artists for sure. But that kind of segues into who did my art. I should give them a shout out. I do want to give a shout out to Sarcasm the Sickness for drawing this up for me. She did a wonderful job, and she gave me more than I could have ever asked for. So I want to give a big shout out to Sarcasm the Sickness. If you don't know who she is, please go look her up on Twitter as well, because she's an amazing artist as well. And she draws nothing but high quality art. So yeah, that's the big thing right there. But Smash Brothers, I do want to bring that to the channel because I've been practicing at it, and I feel like I've gotten a lot better at it. We've already came up with our name for Smash Brothers. And it's going to be a series more focused on me getting better at the game more so than anything else. Pokken, I do plan on recording Pokken when it comes out in March. So that's going to be a big thing. What else is there that I may be forgetting about? At some point in time in the future, I do want to do Final Fantasy games, guys. I've said this multiple times, but the problem is with Final Fantasy is I feel like as much as I would enjoy doing a Let's Play of a Final Fantasy game, I feel like that's a game better for me to stream than it is for me to do YouTube-wise. Like, stream first and then break into bits. So I kind of want to wait until my internet is able to be upgraded, and then I will jump onto streaming and go from there. But yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I do want to. I've been thinking about maybe bringing some other things back. If you guys knew, I used to play Call of Duty competitive, so I've kind of contemplated jumping back and maybe doing like zombies with friends. Or I've been trying for the longest time to find 7 other people that own Left 4 Dead 2 and do like a 4v4 versus on Left 4 Dead 2. And I think that would be super hype. But I gotta find 7 people that own Left 4 Dead 2 first. And I mean, there's so many other games out there. Like, there's indie games. I've never played Binding of Isaac, and I kind of want to do that. I have my copy of Until Dawn that I still haven't played because I want to wait until I'm able to record it. Outlast is still a thing I can come back to. Until it fits my webcam, guys, if we do Outlast out, I'm going to have to do it without a face cam because it's just, the face cam keeps lagging, and it's terrible. It's terrible. But there's so many things. Like, I could start doing Mario Kart. Like I said, Super Smash Brothers is a guaranteed one that we're doing. So we don't really know where we're going to go. But we have a general idea. I've been thinking about recording some Marvel vs. Capcom again and seeing how that goes. I'm not good at it, but I'm decent, I guess. So I think that would be very interesting, just to play the game again and see if I'm any good. Which I'll probably just get rocked, to be honest with you, but I don't mind that. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes down to fighting games, I'm pretty mediocre at best, but I wouldn't mind giving it a try. That's basically a snitch of it. Pokemon's still going to be around. I'm not looking to join any more leagues. The different content that's going to be coming out. Sarcasm and Lady Kubu are amazing artists. Sarcasm did the artwork. Lady Kubu is a great friend of mine. Definitely check her out. Both of them, check them out. But check both out. But yeah, that's basically it for the update that I really want to talk to you guys about. Like, Insurgent's going to be coming back no matter what. Like I said, I'm probably just going to bulk record that. For now, while I'm going to still continuously upload league battles and stuff like that, I am going to take this moment to announce that I'm going to work on creating thumbnails and stuff like that for my series. I'm going to do it all myself, and I'm going to work on that going forward. I'm going to focus on my channel's image because that's something I feel like I lack in, honestly. With this artwork that we have, a big step forward. I'm going to change up my banner, and I'm going to start having thumbnails actually ready to go and start uploading them together. And like I said, I'm going to start bulk recording because I feel like when I don't bulk record, I never have videos ready to go, and I just need to like have a set day where I just bulk upload and schedule all my uploads and do all that swaggy mess. I really feel like that's it though, guys. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys have any ideas of content you would like to see, please let me know. I know this has been a long update, so I do want to just give a shout out to all the people that made it through this entire update because it is a long one, and I just it's crazy. But it's one of those things where I feel like I needed to take this time to talk to you guys because a Twitter post isn't going to cut it. And I feel like I owe you guys the ability for me to make a video and talk to you guys and get your guys' opinions on everything that's going on with the channel. And just for a real moment, I do want to say thank you guys so much. You guys have given me over 100 subs. And some of you guys message me, that you talk to me, and it makes me happy, and I can't wait to grow this little family that we've got right now into something so much more. And no matter what, I hope to keep the positivity and everything alive inside of our channel. And that's the big thing for me, guys. So I do want to give a thank you to all you guys, because without you guys, there would be no Greatest Travesty on YouTube. So I do want to say thank you one more time. Now, with that being said, I am going to let you guys go, because I have been talking your ears off. I've been ranting. I've been talking about all this stuff that's going on with the channel. And it's time to just end the video, I guess. Thank you guys yet again for watching all the way through, if you're still here listening to my beautiful voice. And if you guys have any ideas for anything you guys want to see, if there's any kind of content you guys would like to see from me, a game, a Pokemon game, a Pokemon team, a game, just a game in general, let me know. Because if I see that you guys want it, I'm going to play it. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to join YouTube's Greatest Travesty, because we are going worldwide, baby. And without further ado, thank you guys yet again so much. Peace. I'm out.